Hey everyone, it's Video Game Central here, and I thought, why not do another Why I Like video? And this time, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite franchises of all time, Pokemon. Now, if you guys are wondering why am I using the same there are just some quick things I want to say first. Now, you may have seen why I like Cuphead, maybe not. Fortunately, these videos really aren't that popular, which I guess wish everyone at least checked out what I made, no matter what it is, to see if they like it or not. Anyway, I'm instead of just looking at what images, if I do have the ability to record footage for whatever I'm talking about, then I'm gonna do it. Just no music, because then it would be way too much like a Let's Play, except I'm supposed to be ignoring the game, which is the opposite of a Let's Play. Also, second update, I think I'm gonna do something special for getting 50 subscribers, and we're one subscriber away from 40. Which meaning, if we could get that, it would be awesome. I would appreciate you guys so much. So, anyway. Also, I have a Twitter. It's going to be in the description if you want to follow it. I decided to name myself something completely different just because I don't know. But yeah, if you guys want to see me on Twitter, well, I've got Twitter now, so if you guys want to check out that, I'll most likely be just posting some random crap, something awesome to happen, or hilarious to happen in the game that I'm playing on my free time, or something funny to happen in a recording that probably post about around the time that that video's going up. Yeah, probably a bit after I start uploading the video is when I'll tweet that. But anyway, let's get into the actual meat of the video. As I said before, this is why I like Pokemon. Now, first, let's get the very few negatives out of the way. The first negative is, I think the first game is extremely overrated. Everyone praises Red and Blue. My personal stance on it is, sure, it started the franchise, but just because the example that I thought of before didn't really work, but let's take Hotel Mario. It's renowned for being a very, very bad game. However, you shouldn't forgive it just because it's in the Super Mario Bros. Franchise. That's a stupid argument, in my opinion. It doesn't make the game any better whatsoever. I view Pokemon Red, Blue, and to an extent Yellow as their own games, not just they started off this franchise that I love. Sure, I do respect the games. They were very before their time, I guess you could say. But here's the thing. You can respect something but not like it. And that's the exact relationship I have with Red and Blue. The other negative I have is sometimes actually, do I have another negative? Let's see here. No, I don't think I do. You're trying to think. No, I don't think I do. Maybe only for certain games the difficulty spike between certain parts and the main story, the post game, is a bit much. But besides that, I can't think of another complaint. Let's move on to positives. It's an RPG where you can have 6 team members. But here's the thing. You can choose which team members you want. And it's not just like, oh, you have a certain amount of team members like you do in Chrono Trigger. You can pick which ones you want to use at a certain time. You have a choice of 6 Pokemon to use on a party at a specific time out of 781. That's a lot of choices. And every Pokemon has at least some form of use, whether it's in battle, getting you items, good for grinding. And the best part is, certain Pokemon do well where others don't. And I'm not talking about team building, we'll get to that in a second. But, it's hard to explain, but here's what I'm trying to say is, there are certain Pokemon that aren't good because of their stats. Certain Pokemon that are great in single player, but if you try to bring it into a multiplayer match, it'll get either you or that specific Pokemon on your team absolutely creamed. And third is, some Pokemon get absolutely creamed in single player, but are really good in multiplayer. And I mean like really good. To a point where some people consider them overpowered. It's just amazing. The amount of variety in each Pokemon. Sure, some Pokemon take certain design concepts from others. I will admit that, but at the end of the day, it's still great. Every Pokemon has some form of uniqueness. Whether it's uniquely bad, a Pokemon with potential that got let down, an amazing Pokemon, or an overpowered Pokemon. Pick your poison. That wasn't a pun on the poison type. Another positive I have is the story is always decent. I can't always say it's good, unfortunately. Some stories are absolute garbage. I'm looking at you, X and Y. Okay, sorry, but I had to run X and Y's main villain, Lysandre. You meet him like twice, 3 times in the entire game. And then suddenly after your 7th game back, when the last time you met him was just a bit before, and not gonna lie, it's just doesn't make much sense to me. It's just like, oh, I'm the villain. I'm like, what? Not because it's extremely surprising it's extremely surprising in a bad way. This guy that you met like across the street, that's like back in 1940s times you met this guy and turns out he's freaking Hitler. Like what? Boy, I'm sorry, I'm trying to not use that lingo in my videos. I just got into a phase where I'm trying to stop it and now I'm using it again. I went the entire last video I recorded without saying that, yet some reason this video I had to use that phrase. I don't have a thing against the phrase, it's just I want to seem more professional. You get what I'm talking about? I don't want to seem like, this hip teen. When, not gonna lie, I actually am a teenager. But I try my damnedest to act like an adult. And most of the time, I do succeed to do this. Hold on. Cactus decided to walk into my recording room while I'm recording. It's just like, oh, okay, I'm here. It's doing it again. Are you kidding me? The last time it didn't even come in. At least now it's coming in, but still. Anyway, don't want to get too mad. Let's just talk about some Pokemon. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, X, Y. Let's stop ranting about X and Y, and let's start talking about the stories. A lot of the time, they're pretty damn good. Like I said, however, I can't say that for all the time. Because, some stories are bad. Red and Blue doesn't even have any semblance of a story, so there's that. Yeah. Let's be fair, that was maybe for, like, games were actually, like, meant to have stories, let's be real. Yeah, let's be real, the closest thing we had to a story was, like, Go Save the Girl. All the exceptions, the only exception I can think of is Ocarina of Time, which is, Ocarina of Time. So, like, yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, now let's talk about the character designs, because that's an element I also really like about these games. Characters always at least look somewhat cool or cute, depending on who they are and what's their role in that particular story. For example, most likely a rival's meant to look tough, but some cases the opposite and blah 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 blah. Character designs are at least always interesting. Anyway, talking about character designs, another thing that I like about Pokemon is overall the characters themselves. There's only a few characters who actually have major roles, not talking about NPC trainers, who I actually don't like. I think maybe Team Magma, Team Aqua, Team Rocket from Gen 2, Team Flare, Lusamine from Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Blue, yeah, I don't like Blue, deal with it. Claire, Whitney. That's it, really. Yeah, that's it. Pokemon is great. I don't know how to describe it more. I love it so much. It's my second favorite video game franchise. Of course I'm gonna love it so much. But anyway, this is probably where I'm going to wrap things up for this video, as I don't think there's any more. Oh yeah, why am I not talking about the Pokemon themselves? That's like the first thing that comes to mind. Unlike the Pokemon characters' designs, I can't always say that the Pokemon designs are interesting. A lot of them are bland. Very bland. To the point where I'm like, how do you think this? AKA, I can't believe you've done this. However, certain Pokemon are really cool, have really complex designs or backstories to the point where I love them. For example, Garbodor. It's usually some people either ranges to it's an okay poison type, even though most of the time I feel like unless they bring up certain points, I like it because it's overhated, which isn't really a good reason to like something. You need to give an actual reason, not just because it's overhated. You have to give a reason why it's overhated. Garbodor, though, it has some interesting lore. It's not just stupid trash bag with okay stats. It's a trash zombie. They wanted to push that point home. They could have made it like poison, dark, or ghost type, but I'm not complaining, considering Garbodor just happens to be one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. And the music. That's probably going to be the final topic for this video. Let's get into why I love the music. It has great character themes, overall great themes that fill you with adventure and excitement, which concerning this is franchise where you're literally going on an adventure. It would kind of make sense to have that there. Like that just is general common sense. Like if you don't have that there, like boy, no, stop me. Anyway, the music is great. Some of my favorite boss themes in video games are from Pokemon. Shock of all shocks. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of Why I Like /Hate. If you guys did enjoy, well, you can like it. 1 subscriber more, and we're closer to our goal of 50 subs. And since this is the first video that I brought it up, if any of you have an idea for I can do for a 50 sub special, let me know in the comments of this video or any other video you watch. I'd really love to see your comments. It could be a bland Q&A, could be special videos celebrate some of my longtime subscribers and some YouTubers that we found each other through each other, even if one of them, the most recent encounter I had was through commentary on my video. I'm not saying it was bad. I even commented on that video that I liked the commentary, that was well done and well made. So, like, no worries. Anyway, so hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know I already said that. I guess I want to drive the point home. And like I said, any ideas for the 50 sub special? Leave them in the comments. Of not just this video, any video that you see after this. Anyway, this has been Video Game Central. Out.